Haven's like, I need to get a glass of wine to deal with Akira's behavior tonight. And you know what? For once, I don't blame Haven. I actually think Haven's in the right this time. Yeah, you can tell she's already contemplating, how am I going to kill him? Let's start thinking about that because it gives me joy. Hi, everybody. This is Lady Sweetheart, and welcome back to the Black Widow Challenge. I always feel like it's been a while when I get back into this home, just because obviously the last couple times we've been in this world, we've spent with Angelo. So now we are back with Haven and gang. And of course, these two are just talking up a storm because, you know, they're basically BFFs. The teens are at school, and it looks like little Asher just woke up. What is he doing? He's wandering. Okay. Kira is at work, so that's kind of where everybody's at. And Faith's getting a phone call from her friend Ashlyn. Did you forget about my birthday? Are you still a teen? Wow. So I don't feel like Haven would do much sorting out with Asher because we know how that is. Aw, little Asher, what are you even here doing, honey? But yeah, this is Asher's room now. Basically, I just took Angelo's old room and just converted it. So this is his little room, and I don't know why the lights aren't on. There we go. So yeah, this is his room now. It's a pretty nice little room, I think. Now he's just talking to the little doggy, probably because his mom doesn't give him that much attention, to be honest. And one thing that I do want to do today is I want Faith, why did you take a Wonderland pill? Anyway, and then she's going to go try to take care of Asher. Faith, I don't even know. You just constantly surprise me. Anyway, what I want her to do is I want her to join the acting career. So we're going to go ahead and have her do that. Luckily, they shouldn't ask her to start today since she took a freaking Wonderland pill. Like, Faith, I just don't know about you sometimes. And also, she was talking to Haven. Did Haven give her the Wonderland pill? You know what? I don't even know why I would be surprised about that. Okay, so actors. Actors will need to join a talent agency. So we're going to go ahead and have her join. I think instead of maximizing her time spent working, we're not desperate for money. I don't think we need that as much. I think we'll do this more auditions one because I think that's more suited for Faith. So Faith is now a commercial spokesperson, and hopefully Asher's eating. He is. He looks kind of mad though. So when does Faith start work? It says that check open auditions. I guess that's what we would do. We might have to wait a little bit before doing this. Because, yeah, my plan for today is, you know, we have to have our dinner party to celebrate she and Akira getting engaged. Tomorrow is Winterfest in the game. So tonight she'll be throwing the dinner party. And then Thursday, which is the day after Winterfest, I plan to have her get married to Akira. So we've got a pretty packed episode. And, of course, we had to go ahead and put together all of our Christmas stuff so that it's ready for tomorrow. So the kids just got back home from school, and Amara gets this text from Slade saying, want to study together? I think studying with you will be so much better. I'm sure this just really makes Amara's day because we know from the last episode that Amara is harboring a pretty big crush on Slade, but we're going to have to cancel because our mom is going to be throwing her engagement party soon. But I suppose she could always invite Slade to the engagement party. Also, oh yeah, and Samson is in one heck of a mood. He's having a mood swing right now, which is pretty unusual for Samson because Samson's usually a pretty happy-go-lucky kid. But then again, I mean, he is a teen, and sometimes hormones just get in the way of you being happy. So maybe he's just having a very hormonal day. And I did change some of Samson and Amara's looks. I gave Samson this everyday look. I just thought it fit his personality a little bit better and his interests since he's kind of a sporty guy. And then for Amara, well, that's unusual. She's talking to Haven. I gave her this as an everyday look. Oh, she asked her for advice. Well, that's interesting. She's not exactly who I would think you'd go to for advice. But then again, right now, her only choices for advice are Faith and Haven. So I guess when you think about it like that, maybe she would, because she and Faith aren't exactly close. My face is a mess, so just Haven would definitely tell her try some light makeup for sure. Anyway, I thought this looked like something that Amara would wear. It kind of fits her style. You know, she kind of looks very schoolgirlish, and so I just thought it suited her. But I also wanted to give her a little bit sleeker of hair because we know now that she has this crush on Slade. She probably cares a little bit more about what she looks like. So I figured instead of her hair looking kind of messy, she would want it to look all nice and put together like this. So yeah. Okay, so since everyone's home from school and Akira is home from work, I'm gonna go ahead and have Haven throw the dinner party. And this is ending up being a little bit later dinner party, but I feel like that's okay because tomorrow is Christmas, Winterfest, so people can be up late anyway. We have to invite this Diana lady because she's been there since day one. She's been to all of our dinner parties since the Villarreals, so we definitely need to invite her. All right, so one of the things that we have to do is make a garden salad. So I'm gonna go ahead and have Haven come in here and make a garden salad. And it looks like Amelia showed up out here talking with Haven, trying to win points with the boyfriend's mom. I mean, what other reason would they be talking? I mean, Amelia's a nice person and Haven's not such a nice person. But you know, Amelia really loves Angelo, and so of course she wants his mom to like her, which I think Haven does. I mean, they have a pretty good relationship if you see here at the top. I haven't seen Angelo yet though. Hopefully our boy will show up. And Akira, what the heck are you doing? No, Akira, you do not need to make grilled cheese. Your wife is cooking. Oh my goodness, there's Angelo. Samson, invite your brother to dance. Angelo probably came downstairs to meet his little brother. Asher has never lived with Angelo, and look, he's already friends with him. I think that Samson would want to invite... Oh my gosh, Caleb, what do you have on? I think Samson would want to invite his girlfriend and also his friend Grayson, because him and Grayson have become pretty good friends. So go ahead and invite them. Again, I don't know if people are going to show up, but you know, oh my goodness, Caleb, what the heck? Oh no. Haven is sitting over here by Max. Hopefully she's not flirting with him because that happened at another dinner party. Oh good, she's talking to her children. Yeah, oh my goodness, and she's talking to Amelia too. I love that. Also, I took Amara's glasses off because, you know, it's a party. I figured she probably does that for special occasions, and I think she's inviting Slade over now. But she looks so pretty. I mean, she just looks gorgeous. Slade is coming right over. Oh my goodness, do you already have gold? And we've only done a few things. That's amazing. They must have made the dinner parties a little easier. I love this dress on Haven as well. I don't know, that color just looks beautiful, but I'm pretty sure it's the same dress that Faith is wearing, which honestly would bother me most of the time. But considering Faith tries to pattern so much around Haven, I kind of think that's realistic that she would wear the same dress as her mom. Akira came to take care of his little boy. Aw, that's sweet. This is Akira's only child, and I've noticed he definitely spends more time with Asher than Haven does. I say that as he's walking away. Oh my goodness, guys. Look who's sitting over here together. It's Angelo and Amelia. They are so in love. Even when we're not controlling them, they just can't stay away from each other. They still both seem to be in pretty good moods considering everything that's happened with Paul in the last episode of University. If you haven't watched that, definitely make sure you do because it was intense. But Amelia is back home with her parents now, so I'm sure she feels a lot more secure, and I'm sure that Angelo feels better about it now too, knowing that she's with her parents. I mean, I'm sure the Goth Mansion has really good security, I would imagine. Oh my goodness, is this him getting dance help from Samson? That is too stinking cute.
Teach me how to dougie.
Asher is so stinking cute though. I mean, look at this child. He is adorable. Dinner party's complete. And we did get a gold, which is amazing. Taryn is here. Why don't you come down and talk to your girlfriend, Samson? Go and cuddle while stargazing. There you go. Amara is in here potty training Asher because, you know, Haven wouldn't do it. That's not going to happen. Of course, trusty little sidekick Merlin is down here with her. Samson is over here pulling an Angelo and stargazing with Taryn in the basement. All right, so it is Winterfest morning, so I'm going to have Haven stop. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. We're going to have the gift opening and all of that. I think the easiest way to get everyone here, because we do have people outside the household now that we would want to come over. I'm going to actually have Haven start a holiday club to where we can add all of the people outside of the household that we would want to come over if we ever have a holiday. So we're going to call it the Holiday Club. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with my typing today? We spend holidays together. Okay, so we're going to add Don only because he is Faith's dad and it makes sense that he would be here for holidays. We're going to add Amelia because she's practically part of the family. And I think her and Angelo are serious enough now that they probably are going to each other's families for Christmas. Like he probably went to the Goff family Christmas this morning and then they're going to come to Angelo's family. That's what I'm thinking. I wanted her to have Chloe join too, but I don't see Chloe on this list. So we'll probably... Oh my goodness, I forgot about this club limitation thing. You know what? That's okay because Samson lives here anyway. Right now, it's more important that we get the people that don't live here. In fact, I'm going to take Amara off too for now because I want her to be able to ask Chloe when she's over here. So Haven, go ahead and start a club gathering. So hopefully everyone will come over. I think we are going to have to summon Chloe though because I don't think she'll come here otherwise. It'd be nice if she just came with Don since he is her caregiver, but I don't think he will. There's Angelo. Of course he has to be here for Christmas. Amelia's here. Of course she is. Is little Chloe here? I feel like when you summon them, they always show up by this gate. Oh my goodness! There's little Chloe. How adorable. And her hair turned red for some reason. Is it that way for all outfits? Hopefully not. I don't think Haven can ask the toddler into a club, but Chloe is in here now, and look at her little Christmas dress. Doesn't she look so beautiful? But anyway, I'm going to have them start opening gifts, and I'm going to have to figure out how, and she's going to hug Amelia. Wow, Haven, you must really be in the Christmas spirit. That is not a Haven thing. Aw, and Angela's over here talking to Samson, being a good big brother. But I'm going to have to figure out how to have them open gifts together because 4 of them don't live here. So 4 of them are going to have to invite people to open gifts with them. So I'm going to try to have the toddlers open their gifts first. So I'm going to have Faith open gifts with Chloe. Looks like she's waiting for little Chloe to get over here. There she is. Samson's in the background playing with Asher. That's adorable. Of course. Faith got a lump of coal. Faith, you weren't very good. Aw, Chloe looks happy about her gift, though. So, Akira got something very weird. Piano bars and you, how to hold a note without a paper bag. Aw, Asher got some more nesting blocks. That's cool. Angelo and Amelia are talking to each other again. Of course they are. Okay, so I'm going to have Haven open gifts with Amelia because I don't think anybody else knows her. Not something you ever thought you would see is Haven and Amelia opening gifts together, but here we are. I'm surprised Haven didn't get a lump of coal, to be honest. Does Amelia like her gift? She looks like she does. Okay, so since Samson is talking to Don, let's have him open a gift with him. I wouldn't normally care that much about Don, but since he is Faith's dad and he's the only dad besides Akira that's alive of any of the kids, I felt like it only made sense to let him come here. All right, Samson, are you gonna like your gift? Yeah, he did like it. All right, so Amara and Angelo are going to be opening gifts together. look like Amara got a lump of coal. Angelo, I hope you get something really good. You deserve it. It looks like you did. Oh, and Slade's calling Amara. Look at that. He's asking her to duel him. I think he wants to learn more magic. We will, Slade, but it's Christmas, so it's kind of time with the fam, you know? So Angelo thought that this was a good time to take his little brother Samson aside and kind of give him a little bit of the birds and the bees talk while they stargaze. You know, he's heard that Samson has a girlfriend now, and being the good big brother that he is, he just wants to make sure that Samson stays responsible and safe. And I think Samson appreciates that because now he's giving him a big old hug. Aw, so everyone's out here eating now. So the thing with Haven is, you know, it seems like it wouldn't really matter to Haven to have her family together on Winterfest, but you kind of have to remember that Haven really never had that growing up. And she really has softened a lot since the beginning of the challenge. Because I did go over her backstory in the first episode of the challenge, but I know that a lot of you have joined since then. Haven grew up, she lost her mom when she was a toddler. You know, her dad left when her mom was pregnant for her, and her mom overdosed when she was a toddler. You know, she was an addict. So at that point, Child Services stepped in and gave custody to, oh, look at those guys being sweet in the background. They gave custody to Haven's dad. Well, Haven's dad was a criminal, but of course, Child Services did not know that. And he really hadn't been in Haven's life at that point at all. So Haven really didn't know the guy. Haven's dad was in the mafia, and he was very low on the totem pole. You know, he wasn't good at his job. He was basically a thug. You know, he was a hitman. You know, he was the guy that took orders, not gave them. And since it was such a dangerous job and he was bad at it, they had to move around a lot. So Haven never really got a chance to have any kind of stability anywhere or make friends with anyone or connect with their, you know, anyone else's parents or with teachers or anybody. So she really was pretty alone her whole life. And it was rough where she grew up. I mean, they were poor because her dad wasn't good at what he did and because they had to move all the time, which is expensive. Sometimes she didn't even have food to eat except for what she had at school. And when Haven became a teen, you know, obviously she's a beautiful girl. Hey, there's Vlad. And sometimes her dad would bring home his criminal friends and they would get pretty rowdy. And of course, with Haven being a beautiful teenage girl, some of them, and them not being the best people morally, sometimes these creepy guys kind of were a little untoward towards Haven. And Haven was always able to stop things before it went too far. But needless to say, it really soured her view on men. You know, she had a very, very bad worldview of men because of them and because of her dad. So that was what made her decide, you know, hey, I'm going to use my beauty to lure these rich men in and take their money. I'm going to kill them so the money is mine. But over time, you know, she has a family now. And when she had Angelo, she was very young and she wasn't ready to be a mom. And furthermore, she really didn't like Vlad very much, even though he was madly in love with her. And she didn't want a vampire child, and she especially didn't want a little boy because, again, she had a really bad view of men. So when Angelo was born, she was quite disappointed. However, as we see, Angelo, who she's talking to right now, it looks like, became a very amazing young man. And I think once he left for university, Haven really had an appreciation for him. You know, we all know sometimes people appreciate things more after they're gone. And I think she realized just how much Angelo did to help her and all that he did for the family. And I think she also realized what an amazing young man he became. And it sort of changed her view of that, you know, maybe all men aren't that bad. And I think she realizes that Angela was really the first person in her life to ever love her unconditionally. But the thing of it is, she's been doing this black widowing so long, I feel like she's just in too deep at this point and just really doesn't know how to get herself out. And now it's just become a pattern of behavior. You know, it's just become what she does. Okay, so it's the next day. It's about 4 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and have Haven throw the wedding. Okay, so they are here at the venue. Of course, people are not dressed properly because I have specific formal outfits I want them to wear for the wedding. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Anyway, so here is the venue. It's called Winter Wedding something. I got it from the gallery, obviously. I love this little fountain at the front. It's so pretty. So yeah, I actually had to tweak it quite a bit because I think whoever made it before seasons came out, and these rooms here were open, and so obviously with the winter time that doesn't work, so I had to build walls, and then I had to turn around and add a top because when we got here, I was trying to figure out like, why is it so dark? It's because I didn't think it had a roof. So I had to do all that. That's why the wedding is just about half over, even though we really haven't done anything. But yeah, weddings can be stressful. I'm just telling you. Definitely one of the most stressful parts of this challenge. Yeah, so here's Haven. This was the look that I chose for her. I mean, the dress is a little bit showy, but that's Haven. I mean, it's not really something that she wouldn't wear, let's just be honest. And it's not something I don't think Akira would object to. And this is kind of what I did with her. I put the red on the headband because, you know, it's around Christmas time. So I thought that made sense. And then Akira is clearly already drunk, which is great. But this is what he is wearing. So since the wedding is almost half over, and it shouldn't be, let's just go ahead and have them go ahead and get married. Okay, there we go. Amara, you're kind of ruining our shot, honey. Can you please leave? At least leave the area, I should say. I was just about to say Akira could look happier about this. He didn't exactly have the most thrilled look on his face for part of it, but it's better now. I have to say, for all of Haven's flaws, she always manages to look gorgeous at her wedding. This is her 8th wedding now, guys, if you can believe it. We only have like 2 more. I can hardly even believe it. 3 more Black Widows and 2 more weddings. Oh my gosh, Akira, I just can't even believe you freaking got drunk before the ceremony. While I was trying to figure out the whole light thing, he ran off and got himself drunk. None of her other husbands have done that. Even Bjorn didn't do something that stupid. And I think this means that they're married. That's a great photo there, Akira. All right, so I think that they're married. They are. Haven's looking over at Akira like, I can't believe you were such an idiot and got drunk on our wedding day. So cut the wedding cake. At least we can get that. Haven, you have to stop being so fast at that to where I have a hard time getting a picture of it, okay? Aw, she's celebrating. That's sweet. Faith, why don't you come out here and dance with your brother? Do a dance battle with Angelo. Oh my gosh, guys, that would be so freaking cute. Are you guys gonna get your dance battle on? She's telling Hugo, get out of the way. I mean, you're supposed to be the freaking caterer anyway, so. Oh, I guess he didn't want to dance battle with her. He's like, I don't want to do that to you, Faith. I don't want to embarrass you. Knowing Angelo, that's probably what it was. Oh wait, I think they are having their dance battle. The only reason I really did it is because it said it could improve Faith's fame. And obviously that's something we want since she wants to be an actress. I'm not sure who actually won, to be honest. I mean, look, Angelo, man, I didn't know you could break it down like that. Angelo just whips out the violin right in the middle of the dance floor. Oh, Angelo, you're just too cute. Amara is over here talking to Max. I don't know what happened to Slade. I think he took off because he wasn't technically a wedding guest. I had to have her invite him. So I think he probably left because Haven doesn't know him. So she couldn't make him a wedding guest. Yeah. And I'm just kind of watching because with the way Max flirted with Haven before, I just hope he doesn't try to flirt with Amara because, let's face it, Amara is looking awfully beautiful tonight. And I'm sure that Slade noticed Amara. It'd be interesting to see, like, Whether Slade likes Amara also, I kind of think that he does, but only time will tell. And oh my goodness, look how cute these two are. These two are looking all kinds of adorable with their little slow dance. I think Samson really likes Taryn. And I think she must really like him too. I don't think that Taryn probably gets a chance to just go and do fun things like go to a wedding like this. You know, she's really busy usually with pageant kind of stuff. And I'm sure after a while, that's probably not super fun. But if there's anyone that can help you cut loose and have fun, it's Samson. Oh my gosh, talk about ruining the mood. Poor Taryn looks like she just got her menstrual cycle right in the middle of this whole thing, so we're going to solve it for her. Haven's like, I need to get a glass of wine to deal with Akira's behavior tonight. And you know what? For once, I don't blame Haven. I actually think Haven's in the right this time. I mean, it's ridiculous to get that wasted drunk right before you're supposed to get married. Yeah, you can tell she's already contemplating, how am I going to kill him? Let's start thinking about that because it gives me joy. What a wedding. The guests were so impressed. They left your Sims a few appliances. Yeah, I'm sure that they did. So everybody's falling asleep on various surfaces in this venue, and it's almost 3:30 in the morning. I think it's time to go ahead and end it off here. So as always, let me know in the comments below what you thought of today's episode, because I always love hearing what you have to say. It honestly makes my day. Also, let me know if you have any ideas of how we should kill Akira, because I'm definitely planning to do that next episode. I think I have an idea, a couple ideas, but I definitely want to hear what you think too. And just keep in mind, I am trying to vary up the death types, so I don't want to do something that I've already done. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all, and I'll see you later, my little sweeties. Bye.